Hi friends, welcome to our channel Minute Sciences. Friends, today I'm going to tell you something very interesting about woodpecker, and also we will learn the identifying points for the bird. Do you want to know relationship between woodpecker and airplane black box, football players, Formula 1 racers and the bicyclers? And can you guess what could be the relationship? Guys, we are entering into a new era of shock absorbers. Yes, you might have seen a woodpecker bashing its beak into the tree at 22 times per second, producing 100 times more pressure a human brain can withstand without damaging any part of the skull. Yes, the pressure is so high that even it can break human skull. But see this beautiful creation of nature, the woodpecker just drumming on the tree like the speed is 22 times per second. Because the nature has protected the woodpecker with 3 to 4 layers of protection. The hard and elastic beak of this bird and a powerful springing tongue supporting the structure that extends behind the skull, that is the hyoid, and an area of spongy bones in the skull. And the last one is the interaction between the cerebrospinal fluid and the skull. You know, cerebrospinal fluid is acting as a shock absorber, and this is generally present in our brain also, between the 3 layers of the brain. Meninges, we call them meninges. So this protection also have some strong dense muscles in the bird's neck that give its strength to repeatedly thump its head. But it is extra muscles in the skull that keeps the bird getting hurt. These muscles act like a protective helmet over the brain. Here you can see that this is the cerebrospinal fluid and the skull where they are interacting with each other. The spongy bone in the skull also acts as one of the protective measures in the brain, and this very springy and very flexible tongue of this woodpecker is really there to extract the food from the tree. If this is suppose X centimeter, guys, this tongue is actually 3x centimeter, thrice the length of the beak, and the beak is very hard and very static beak. Very powerful structure these all are. Now what scientists are trying to do, I'll tell you. This woodpeckers have strong bills for drilling and drumming on trees, and the long sticky tongue for extracting the food. Now why I am telling you all this? Because the scientists, they are trying to mimic, they are trying to copy the beak's twisting resistance to make an airplane black box, a lightweight helmet for football players, for bicyclers, for Formula 1 racers. They are copying the same 3 layers of protection, and then they are making devices, instruments that will be exactly mimicking or copying the mechanism of woodpecker's skull. The tongue of a woodpecker is up to 10 centimeter long and 3 times the length of its bill. Many woodpeckers have barbed tongues that helps to extract bugs and trees from trees and holes. When the long tongue is not in use, the woodpecker wraps it around the back of its head, between the skull and the skin. Clear? This is just for your knowledge. I am telling you what is the purpose of this tongue and the bill. So now let's learn the identification points of a male and female woodpecker of Indian subcontinent. The greater flameback, Chrysocoleptes gutacrestictus. Chrysocoleptes gutacrestictus. Gutacresticus. Chrysocoleptes gutacresticus, also known as greater goldenberg, also known as greater goldenback, large golden-backed woodpecker, or Malabar's golden-backed woodpecker. These all are belonging to southern Asian countries. There are different species of woodpeckers like crimson-backed flameback, Javan flameback, Luzon flameback, yellow-faced flameback, buff-spotted flameback, and red-headed flameback. But here we are going to discuss about the Indian subcontinent woodpecker. Now here the identification points for a male are, here you can see kids, here you can see guys, they have red crown at the head region. The bill is chisel shaped. There are two toes acting or forwarding and two toes which are directed in the backward direction, and this type of arrangement of toes is known as zygodactylus. There are white and black strips in the underparts of this bird, and also the tail is very sharp and rigid and pointing bit raised. This red crown is the difference between the female and the male bird. Females are generally duller in color. They have black white spotted with the white and yellow dots. Here you can see there is no red crown on the female. The female is generally, the underparts are also stripped black and white, and the full body is colored with brown feathers. So here you can see that woodpeckers make a wide variety of noises but do not sing. They can make chirps, chatters, and other alarm calls. Drumming is considered equivalent to singing. Most woodpeckers live year-round in the same region. They prefer to live a stable life. They are very persistent and they are not easily driven from their established territory. Woodpeckers are monogamous. Both male and female prepare nest in the trees. They both work with each other in a very coordinated way. Female lays eggs between 2 and 5. The incubation period lasts for 14 days, and it takes 18 to 30 days for the young ones when they are ready to leave the nest. So here you can see the male is feeding the young ones, and you can tell me these young ones are also male only because they have a red crown growing at their head. Their food comprises of insects, and they can eat dead, living, any part, any insects, nuts, fruits, whatever they get. Like they are very much omnivorous in eating habits. They also suck the sap from the tree leaves or live trees. They also suck the sap from live trees. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. Do share it with your friends and family, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for future updates. And whenever you see a woodpecker, don't forget to appreciate the beautiful creation of the nature for giving us a really new world of shock absorbing technology. Thank you friends, and have a nice day.